let's just admit it, Tottenham fans. We're getting away with it. We're getting away with relegation. We've been surviving relegation because West Ham yesterday, again, lost again. I think that's their third defeat. And now we only need a point to survive. And let's just admit it right now. And this is not going to be a popular opinion. We're doing a Spursy escape. Let's just get straight into it. Yes, Tottenham Hotspur are getting away with it again. They are getting away with it again. When I said a video saying that we need to win our games, don't worry about West Ham, all I was hearing from Tottenham fans is, oh, West Ham, West Ham, West Ham, West Ham, West Ham. You would think that yesterday, we were playing yesterday, but we're playing against Chelsea. We're playing on Tuesday against Chelsea. So really, we should be focusing on that game. Because it's in our hands. Because of Brentford beating West Ham, it's in our hands and we should be focusing on ourselves. But not Tottenham fans. No. We talk about the opposition so much that you think that we were playing yesterday. But ever so happens, it was West Ham that played yesterday. They needed to win yesterday. This ultimately needs to win yesterday. We're 2 points ahead of Tottenham. Tottenham were 2 points ahead of West Ham, as you see right now. And really, West Ham needed to win their game against Newcastle to really put pressure on Tottenham against Chelsea, which I still think we'll get a draw, at least a draw out that game. But West Ham failed. And now it's come to a point now where if Tottenham get a point against Chelsea, as you see, because of the goal difference is so massive for Tottenham and they're so ahead of West Ham, even if West Ham have an equal amount of points as Tottenham, they will still be relegated to the Championship to next season. So this is not on Tottenham. This is the point I make so much from what I see, what I've said. And people have had a go at me like normal. They've had a go at me saying, just be happy. We have had an easy run. We can relax now. And I sit there and think, well, it's not on us, this. We've got away with it again. This is why I call it a Spursy escape. We've not done it because of our own achievements. It's because the team, West Ham, have been bad. They've been awful. Nuno messing it up again when they got themselves in a great position and they've messed it up for themselves. It's not on Tottenham. You can say whatever about De Zerbi. De Zerbi, yeah, he's put an arm around the players, but really, let's be honest here, the only victories we've had is Wolves that were crap. It was a crap game, and Wolves are just crap. And Aston Villa that didn't even turn up. And yeah, it was a good performance against Aston Villa, but we didn't follow it up with Leeds. And Leeds, you saw exactly where we were as a team. Crap attack, midfield that's good and carrying us, and defence and the goalkeeper that's improving, but still you need a new goalkeeper, number one. So ultimately, we ain't learned. And this is where my issue is at the moment. People can call me miserable how much you want. But if I want to see standards change at Tottenham, I think it would have been better for West Ham to win to show them that they need to fight for their place. At the moment, they're just giving it away, West Ham. And now Tottenham Hotspur have got an easy ride out of this. And I do think they're going to get out of this. I'll give you an example. It's like Tom trying to save his arch nemesis Jerry because he doesn't want to lose his place in the show because he knows he needs Jerry. Because without Tom, you don't have Jerry. That's Tottenham. It feels like West Ham are saving Tottenham because the Premier League don't need to leave Tottenham. It's like the Joker in the Dark Knight, letting your enemies give them an easy ride, just letting them win because they're weak. That's Tottenham. You know what I mean? That is Tottenham. to a whole nail, it's a Tottenham team at the moment because West Ham were weaker. That's why we're staying up. That's the only reason why. And I think we'll get away with it next season as well. When you look at the teams that are going up next season, Coventry, Ipswich, I'm not trying to badmouth them. Look at some of the teams that are in the Championship final, Southampton and Hull. You're looking at them and thinking, we're going to get away with it again. We're going to get away with it again. And that's where I just don't see the point. And this is why I say, if we can't win these, if we can't get a draw out of these two games, just relegate us. I was there for the Championship already. I know the implications of it. But for me, I just want to see my team actually have some flipping standards in our flipping standards. Because we've lost those standards so much. So much. And all I get is, oh, you're moaning. But all season, all I've seen is the same old thing. And nothing's changed. Last 7 years, 8 years, it's not changed. And you are deluded if you think it's going to change next season. Yeah, we might get a bit of a buzz because we've got one game a week. Great. We've got a great coach in De Zerbi. But where have I heard that before? I heard that with Conte. I heard that with Mourinho. I heard that with Postecoglou. I've heard that with so many times at this football club. And it's never got through people's heads that it's not to do with the football, with the manager. It's not to do with Thomas Frank. It was not to do with Tudor. It's to do with those players and the board. And that's where the problem is. And that's where the problem lies. And that's the point. So we getting away with this right now won't do any good for the football club right now. It needed shaking. It needed shaking to the core. Absolutely, positively. And I'm not here to be everybody's friend right now. I'm here to tell the truth. Because I want to see my football club flourish back to where it was before. Where I was actually proud of my football club. Not told to be proud of my football club. But when I get people that are Tottenham fans who deserve to get relegated, by the way, deserve to get relegated because they're cowards. Like the football club, they're cowards. All we need to do is win games. Win the 3 games, which is your manager said this, not my manager, because I don't back manager anymore, right? Since Poch didn't back him, it's not even a Poch conversation anymore. Yes, he's done well, but your manager said, win your games, be positive, don't be a crybaby. But all I was hearing from Tottenham fans was West Ham, West Ham, West Ham, West Ham, West Ham. Nottingham Forest, Leeds. And then you're telling me that I'm negative. You're telling me I'm negative. And I'm adamant right now. I'm now hearing rumours, this is rumours, that De Zerbi wants to keep Mawani. Where have we heard this before? Where have we heard this before? So the players that have put us in this position, we're going to let them off again. And what people say, we can't get rid of the whole squad. You know what? Be ruthless. I've had enough of it now. Don't be nice. Don't be nice anymore. Be ruthless. Don't care about money anymore. It's time to make things known now, change. If you want to change the philosophy and the mentality of this squad, the mentality of this football club, you've got to be ruthless. We can't be in this position again. And we can't have our rest of our laurels because the teams are going to be worse than us. We can't do that. We did it last season when the teams were crap. One team's coming back up from that. We're not going to get away with it another time. We might actually get away with it this season because the teams, I don't look at those teams and think they're going to give a fight. And that's no disrespect to the teams. Hopefully they do give some fight. Really put some reality check to some of our teams in the Premier League so they don't get away with it and don't rest on their laurels. But we've got away with one right now. We've had the Spursy escape. And really, Tottenham need to learn. But we won't learn. We won't learn. Because ultimately, Enoch needs to go. It's Enoch out every single time because we ain't learning. There's no football people in that club. And the interesting thing will be, because we will stay up, because we will get a point against Chelsea, because Chelsea play exactly the game that Tottenham Hotspur will thrive on. Not Everton, but thrive on against Chelsea because they have more of the ball. We'll get a point against Chelsea. If we don't get a point against Chelsea or get a point against Everton, just relegate us because we deserve it. If we can't even get a point against either of those teams. It'd be interesting to see with Alonso going to Chelsea being the manager and supposedly De Zerbi being the manager at Tottenham. It'd be interesting to see who's got the biggest influence on the two teams with the two ownerships not being popular with their fan base. It'd be very, very interesting. Very interesting. Who's going to have the better out of the two? I'll leave you that thought because there'll be more videos like this on Mr. Box Office TV and new videos, more creative videos as well. Diss tracks coming soon as well. Keep it locked in on Mr. Box Office TV, the main event, the Professor of Truth and Entertainment, and yours truly. And if you don't know, get to know. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I need to get to 2,000 subscribers to the end of the season and really do want to push for that soon. And as always, Tottenham doing it again, getting away with it again. Spursy escape again. If you didn't know, get to know. Support your boy, Mr. Box Office. Subscribe and like. And come on, you Spurs. And I'm out.